Let us try to get the balanced equations. First one, MnO2 plus HCl gives MnCl2 plus H2O plus chlorine. Here, one atom of manganese on both sides, two atoms of oxygen, here only one atom of oxygen. Now let us take chlorine, two atoms of chlorine plus two atoms of chlorine. That gives you a total of four atoms of chlorine. Thus you need to put 4 here so that you get 4 atoms of chlorine. But that also gives you 4 atoms of hydrogen. But here you have only 2 atoms of hydrogen. So put the number here 2. 2 into 2, that will give you 4 atoms of hydrogen. 2 atoms of oxygen, 2 atoms of oxygen. Now check again, manganese 1, oxygen 2, 2, 4 hydrogen, 2 into 2, 4 hydrogen, 4 chlorine, 2 plus 2, 4 chlorine. The equation is now balanced. Now take the next one. Lead nitrate gives lead oxide plus nitrogen dioxide plus O2. Now NO3 twice means here you will get 2 atoms of nitrogen and 3 into 2, 6 atoms of oxygen. So here you have 6 atoms of oxygen. But here 1 plus 2 plus 2, that is 5. So let us try to make it 6. So this is a trial and error method. So let us put here 2 so that it gives you 2 oxygen here. So 2 plus 2 plus 2. That gives you 6 atoms of oxygen. Initially you will be getting 6 atoms of oxygen. But that also gives you 2 lead atoms. So you need to put here 2 Pb. But this will again change the number of atoms of nitrogen and oxygen. Now see here, N twice and 2 here. So number of atoms of nitrogen will be 2 into 2, 4. But here you have only 1 atom of nitrogen. So you need to put here 4. That gives you 4 atoms of nitrogen on both sides. Now again there is a change in the number of oxygen atoms. Initially it was 6 oxygen. But now when you put here 2, it will become 3 into 2, 6 into 2, 12. You will get now 12 atoms of oxygen. Here again check the number. 2 oxygen, 4 into 2, 8 plus 2. That gives you 12 atoms of oxygen. So the equation is now balanced. Consider the next equation, sodium plus water giving sodium hydroxide plus hydrogen. Sodium 1 atom, hydrogen here it is 2. Here you have 1 atom plus here 2. So here on this side you have a total of 3 atoms of hydrogen. Now since this is a trial and error method, let us try to get 4 atoms of hydrogen on both sides of the equation. So how can you make it 4 atoms of hydrogen? If you put here 2, that will give you 2 hydrogen and here again 2 hydrogen. So total will be 4. So you can put here 2, that will give you 4 atoms of hydrogen. 2 atoms of oxygen, here it is 2 atoms of oxygen. That also gives you 2 atoms of sodium. So you need to put 2 Na. Now the equation is balanced. Consider the next one. Barium chloride plus aluminum sulfate gives barium sulfate plus aluminum chloride. You can start with chlorine. 2 atoms and here 3 atoms. You can make it 6. To get 6 atoms of chlorine, you need to put here 3. That gives you 3 atoms of chlorine. 3 atoms of chlorine into 2. That is 6 atoms of chlorine. Here you have 3. So you need to put here 2. So 2 into 3, that gives you 6 atoms. But that also changes the number of atoms of barium. 3 barium. So here make it 3. 2 aluminium. Here it is already 2 aluminium. Sulfur 3. 3 sulfur. 4 into 3, 12 atoms of oxygen. 3 into 4, 12 atoms of oxygen. The equation is now balanced. Now consider the next equation. Hydrogen sulfide plus oxygen giving water plus sulfur dioxide. Hydrogen 2 and here it is 2, sulfur 1, oxygen, here 2 plus 1, 3. So let us try to make it 4 as in the previous case. Now how can you make 4 atoms of oxygen? If you put here 2, that will give you 4 atoms of oxygen. Here it is 2, by putting 2 along with water, it can give you 4 atoms of oxygen. But that gives you 2 into 2, 4 atoms of hydrogen. So you need to put here 2. So 2 into 2, 4 atoms of hydrogen. But that will again change the number of atoms of sulfur. Here you get 2 sulfur, but on this side we have only 1 atom of sulfur. So write here 2. Now when you put here 2, that will again change the number of oxygen atoms. Count the number of oxygen atoms on this side after putting this 2. It will be 2 oxygen from here and 2 into 2, 4. So that gives you a total of 6 atoms of oxygen. Initially it was 4. Now it has changed to 6. Now here you have put 2, that gives you 4 atoms of oxygen. You need to make it 6. So you need to change this number to 3. So the final equation will be 2H2S plus 3O2 gives 2H2O plus 2SO2. This is the final equation.